Alright, so we've got a minute and 50 seconds until the match starts. Losers bracket round 4, I believe. Nudist to Beach, comprising Timmy the Tank and an Assault, Ganja Man and a Berserker, and the Butt Satisfier. That name again. In what I assume is a Hawkins brawler. And they are going up against the Salt Flats, comprising Merle. This is really boring, 61, and a brawler. It's quite a switch. Assume that's a Hawken brawler as well. Imaginary Friend, an Infiltrator again, and Woods 13 running the Assault. Any predictions on this one?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be interesting. Merle's been in Scout the entire game, so seeing him switch to a brawler, I think he'll be able to manage, but from what we've seen...
Will he find it too boring?
He might find it too boring. And from what we've seen from Team Nudisto Beach, I think they're gonna have a huge advantage here, because Nudisto Beach fought the Falto Hammer team, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Right, and that was initially. Now,
but Falto Hammer didn't have Santa, and they also had a mid with a very high ping for the first round.
That's true, but the second round was a pretty definitive win for them. And seeing as Merle's team went, I think, what, 21-20 the second round on this very
right.
match.
They went 29-20 primarily because of Santa. Like, that's the reason why the game was close, was because he was able to use that sharpshooter.
I do agree with that.
Yeah, on the bunker map was a big factor. We'll see. Got 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6, 5. Countdowns are boring, and we're going now. Awesome countdown again from Net. Go.
Personally, I think it's going to Nudist Beach, but we'll have to see. I mean,
we'll have to see.
Their color coordination is on point.
But either team could win. Yeah. Imaginary Friend here. Not bad on the colors. Not a great paint selection, I don't think. But you know, colors match.
Right, but there's no coordination with his teammates, and I think that's the biggest thing.
That's true.
Agreed.
Merle's running like Rushinator colors, which are very similar to Axe Attack colors, actually.
Ganja Man getting some damage in on. Oh, that assault is going down. Woods 13 just completely out of position. Ganja Man takes that kill with Timmy, securing it.
And it's Satisfier. Yeah, there we go. Okay,
like
so
a
they're
full
all
wipe
down.
from Nudist
Quick
Beach.
wipe for Nudist Beach. And is Merle going to stick with the brawler, or will he switch into the less boring scout?
We'll just have to see.
What we need to keep in mind
and perhaps, he's going to stick with the brawler.
That wipe was primarily down to the teamwork, which I think is really because they've got the coordinating paint schemes.
Right.
Absolutely. And that is a key point for anyone thinking participating in TPG Season 4. Think about your color schemes. Alright, Butt Satisfied is being boring, healing behind a rock. Ganja Man, as usual, is pushing really aggressively, trying to escape with his life now. But he's being supported by Butt now, and by Tim. They should be okay. Bit of a poke. Woods coming over the crest here. Ganja Man's going to retreat into the bunker. Woods is going to pursue. Oh, he's going to get a flank down on Ganja Man.
Merle is very low. Brawler trying to hide behind that silo. It's looking like he's going to go down.
Merle
Butt Satisfier backed off.
I believe.
Oh, Woods secures a kill on Ganja. Ganja was not able to push and kill Merle. Yeah, the Butt Satisfier is looking low here. Butt Satisfier backing off. Timmy trying to cover. Imaginary Friend coming in. Infiltrator cloaked. And
Butt Satisfier is down. Just Tim left at the moment until Ganja Man gets back to help. Imaginary Friend very low though.
Very low. And
Merle's at full health, providing support.
So is Woods.
Imaginary is running to heal. Good rotation there.
Ganja Man healing up that tiny bit of damage. Let's see how this plays out. Both teams working together. Oh, an Emp goes off, gets 2 members of the Salt Flats.
The turret mode. That's an interesting choice. Oh, he's out. He's out. Never mind.
Merle is getting lit up. Brawler was not able to retreat as effectively as the assault. Oh, Imaginary Friend trying to cloak and get out of there. Butt Satisfier not letting that get by. Imaginary Friend very low. They're going to be pushing after they're securing kills in the rest of the team.
Nudist Beach is taking that bunker position, that oh so important high ground.
Imaginary Friend very low, backing off.
Brawler up there. Merle looks to be in trouble as well.
Looks like the whole team over there is on the back foot.
Yes, Nudist Beach is interestingly enough not really pushing. They're kind of repairing. Ganja Man is very low.
Well, Tim's coming in. He's coming in.
That might be dangerous if the other two are holding back.
Merle is down.
But Satisfyer gets Merle
has
after
killed
healing.
Merle. It's a 3v2 at the moment.
Tim
and
is out of
looks
the
like
fight.
Invisible friend, imaginary friend is running. He's down. Woods 13 very low. Can he secure a kill on Ganja Man?
Definitely trying. Oh no, he is backing
No,
off
he's
completely
gonna
now.
run.
He's
He is
down.
going to die. See, in those sorts of situations, when you're going to go down, I would say it's best to try to go for the kill.
Yeah, the indecision really hurt him.
Right, but if you try to play it too aggressive, that A class will have the advantage and will just dodge around
Right,
cover.
but he was boned.
Yeah.
And he chose at the end to try to get away, and I think that's a decision he should have made a lot earlier. 8-2, 9-2 for Nudist Beach. Oh, Merle
Quick
stayed
kill on
brawler.
imaginary friend.
No, Merle has switched out into his scout. He's taken down Timmy the Tank, and he's gone down to the butt satisfier.
Woods trying to retreat again, not going to work. He is completely outpositioned here and outmanned as well.
Now, if Merle might actually want to run the Heat Scout here, both because of the range on the map and because of the potential to embarrass his opponents.
In duels that never actually happen, interestingly enough.
Okay, Mr. Denial. Merle now running away from the bulk of the Nudist Beach team. He's down to butt satisfier. Woods
Woods
down.
is going down
Nudist
as well.
Beach is cleaning up here.
Imaginary
The
friend
Salt Flats
away
are going to
from
have to
the
switch
fight.
up their strategy. I think part of the problem is that light composition isn't going to work against a very coordinated heavy team.
Well, it wasn't really going well for him when Merle was heavy either, though.
That's true. Woods 13 down again. With imaginary friend and Merle occupying the bunker. Now pushing on the butt satisfier, but Timmy's pushing on them in return.
Again, we see that rotation is keeping the Salt Flats from actually capitalizing on any of the damage they're doing from range.
That's right. Again, Hawken, a very different game from most shooters because you're dealing with those relatively high health pools. I know people like to say that it's COD with mechs, but it's quite a high TTK, so you have to take that into account with your tactics.
Nudist Beach on the defensive here. Looks like the Salt Flats are trying to push. Merle alone up there, getting lit up as he tries to approach out of position.
Ganja Man's pursuing hard.
Emp on that shield. I don't think it got anybody though.
Merle's retreating. Looks like imaginary friends lit up as well. As Crafty likes to say,
low.
he's lit.
Nudist Beach very
Trying
low.
to find a spot to bed up.
Nudist Beach taking damage from Woods 13. That assault pegging him. Range.
Imaginary
Satisfier's gonna
friend
try
trying to
back off.
escape Dark Tim, but he's going to be taken down. Nudist Beach healing and returning to bunker.
13 kill lead. They're more than 4 full wipes out.
I'm surprised that they're winning by this amount, to be honest. I would have picked Nudist Beach. I wouldn't have picked them by this amount.
Coordination.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really coming into play here. And Ganja Man is doing a much better job, I think, this map of still
Choosing
flanking,
the
but
right
playing a
kind
little
of-
bit more reserved. He's currently going up against Imaginary Friend. Both be about half.
But took down Merle.
And he takes him down, but he'll go down immediately to Woods 13.
As does Dark Tim.
So butt satisfier, he can get this kill.
Oh, and
He
he
cannot, he fails. But you're bad. You're bad.
Oh, let's see a little bit neat.
But accurate.
Butt satisfier. That's gonna finish us up.
Couple
Is
of
that
kills in
7
garbage
again?
time. Like
I can't see. I believe that was 19-7, but I'm not entirely
20
sure.
to 8.
20 to 8. I was very wrong. So Nudist to Beach coming out on top with quite a commanding lead there, which again, very surprising. The lead was as much as it was, but again, maybe down to that color coordination. Now, hold on.
I don't
hold on.
think.
Do you see that the butt satisfier is a slightly more orange shade of yellow as its highlights?
I think that's just because I
No,
really
I'm pretty
don't
sure.
think so.
I think it is. I'm going to take a screenshot right now, and we're going to compare that afterwards. But you see,
we're gonna have to get
Timmy
this to the
and
CSI
Ganja
guys.
have a little bit more green, a little more yellow in the yellow, or green in the yellow.
It depends.
That's a problem.
Because the shade you see on butt satisfier's lower left foot is different than the shade you see on the Assault's right torso, but I think that's just a lighting thing from the engine, because you see that on the Brawler's right, or left, I guess, from the perspective of the Brawler, and the Brawler's left arm, the shade of yellow seemed to match.
Well, all I'm saying is that if they incorporated a little more orange into that yellow stripe, you know, a little more red, make it a little more orange, that's going to draw more heavily on the fact that, you know, orange is blue's complementary color. And I don't think it's a coincidence that the butt satisfier was in first place compared to his teammates. I think that that was a result of complementary colors.
Okay.
I mean, that's certainly one way of looking at it.
Alright, so we've got Wreckage coming up. About 2 minutes 30 seconds till game start. So we have time for another Chevrolet ad.
Chevrolet!
Roll the
Do you have
damn
the
Chevrolet
copy?
ad.
We're really not trying anymore. Just look at the quality of our cars. You'd have to be a fucking moron to buy from us. Chevrolet.
That was strong. Chevrolet.
Once again, I'd like to remind everyone that Chevrolet is not an official sponsor of the TPG Hawken
But they
Tryharder
could
Cup.
be. Chevrolet, if you would like us to TPG Hawken, please contact me.
If you would like for us to stop disparaging your cars for apparently no reason.
Have you seen them?
I mean, unfortunately, yeah.
Counter Logic Man would like us to advertise that he is bad at the game.
Seems like a very strange advertisement. How much does it cost to advertise on this stream? Is it like a pack of chewing gum?
Jolly Ranchers.
Jolly Ranchers, alright.
But yes, Counter Logic Man would like us to advertise that TPG Season 4 is coming up. We're not entirely sure when it will be up, but it is coming, and in the interim we will be hosting these tournaments more regularly. We're currently debating, with regards to Season 4, whether we want to wait until the developers release a content patch, or whether we want to go ahead and risk having to change some rules and compositions mid-season, but more on that later on this week. For now, we've got Team Nudist to Beach, comprising Timmy the Tank, the Grenadier, Ganja Man, and an Assault switching up from his Norman Berserker, and the Butt Satisfier and a Brawler against. And I wonder if he's running a Flak Brawler this time. And they're playing against the Salt Flats with Merle and his Scout, Imaginary Friend, and the Infiltrator, and Woods 13 in the Assault. Again, going quite light. So I'm going to have to give the advantage to, if they coordinate this well, Nudist to Beach again, because although the Salt Flats can get out of a bad situation quickly with those A's, they will be kind of leaving the woods behind as they scramble too quickly. Oh, they started. Excellent countdown from Nept again.
Good work, Nept.
Thank you. Woods
Immediately
13 taking down Timmy the Tank
starts
for
him
the
going
first
down.
kill.
Obviously a very different map from Bunker.
Almost polar opposite. So Butt Satisfier has been jumped by Merle here and
Merle is very low.
From Dark Tim, it looks like.
Merle backing off, though. It doesn't look like
Ganja
they're
Man
going to be able
down.
to chase. Wood's backing off towards Merle. Dark Tim has his ability popped. Backing off. Yeah, it looks like the Salt Flats are taking the lead here. Oh, Imaginary Friend low, backing off in the same path that Merle took before.
And the Butt Satisfier coming to support. Merle is down, trading kills with Timmy the Tank, so 3-1 now for the Salt Flats. Ganja Man in the Assault is pushing on... I don't know yet.
Fortunately,
It's an
Ganja Man's
imaginary
colors
friend.
are not matching the rest of Nudist Beach, and I believe
That
that
is
is...
true.
This
That
is,
could be
a
the factor.
huge blow.
I don't think they can recover from that deficit. Honestly, they're going to need to switch back.
Just in case anyone was curious why this match started out 3-1 in favor of Salt Flats after the last match that we saw, it's probably because the colors are no longer coordinated.
Ganja Man's taking on Merle in a 1v1 right now. Scoring quite well, but he's going to have to back. Merle's getting support. Oh, perfect amp from Ganja Man. Amped all three of them. Now if his team can come in, okay, there we go. Ganja Man is down to Woods 13, but Woods 13 is now very low. Merle is down.
Brawler
I
and Gren
imagine
trying to
Imaginary
chase.
Friend is running.
Not working out too well for those seeds. Salt Flats playing very defensively, very, very passively, and retreating in any type of danger, which is what you should be doing in this type of situation.
It's the right way to play this. Yeah, absolutely. If you want to play a lighter composition on Wreckage, you have to play a little more Sandy Beach.
Sandy Beach.
So Butt Satisfier is still running the Hawken. So he's taking a pretty good position, that considered here. We can't contest that too easily. He's pulled back for repairs.
Salt Flats taking a passive approach, continuing to do
New
so.
Speech has the platform here. Ultimately, they're going to have to press on the Salt Flats. Ganja Man trying for the flank. The light is out a little too quickly. Okay, now the Salt Flats are in trouble here. Retreating, but they're retreating poorly. Woods 13 is down, so we've got the two lights. Ganja Man is pursuing his assault. He might be able to catch them.
Merle trying to take on that Brawler.
Regardless,
Brawler almost
we got the
overheated,
back.
but
There goes
manages
Merle.
to take out Merle.
So we've got a tie game, and now the Salt Flats are going to have to play a little bit more aggressively. They're not going to be able to hold on to that lead anymore.
Excellent plays there from Nudist Beach. Able to kind of pincer them in. Really worked out.
And they're going to have to do that because they can't chase the much lighter mechs that Salt Flats are using.
Ganja Man going in for the flank toward the... I don't even know, Alchemy? Whatever the hell this is up here. Well described it. Taking on Merle. He's got his two teammates healing, and Ganja's dropped an orb. Slow engagement. Both teams just looking for an opening. Imaginary Friend trying for the flank and gets repelled by Timmy the Tank.
Ooh, Ganja Man taking a
Merle's
lot
up
of
there,
damage.
Timmy.
Imaginary Friend going stealth, trying to come around, take Ganja Man out.
Oh,
it's not
he
looking
gets
good for
taken down
Ganja.
by Butt Satisfier. Good cover by Butt Satisfier.
Nice rotation there. Ganja Man still very low. Merle could easily come in and just get the toe off, but nope. Ganja Man is now healed. He is out of the toe
But
range.
if he had a heat,
If he had a heat cannon, he could embarrass him right now, but it's just not looking good.
well, I think they're still in the game. Alright, Woods 13 is pulling back. Nudist Beach is a little spread out right now. Timmy the Tank's going back up to meet the Butt Satisfier. I'm not sure where Ganja Man is, but he runs the risk of getting caught here. Okay, never mind. He's with his teammates. He's regrouped. Good rotation. Ganja Man going in to heal as Timmy the Tank takes his position at the top of the ramp.
Salt Flats incautiously just trying to do some damage before they can rush in there.
And this is all going to come down to whichever team seizes the right moment to strike, or whichever team seizes the incorrect moment to strike and then gets themselves caught out.
Nudist Beach, lower ground, doesn't have that high ground advantage like Obi-Wan versus Anakin.
Merle's
However,
coming
has taken
around
down
the
Timmy
back.
the Tank. So now Nudist Beach is in trouble. Ganja Man's going to go down, and Butt Satisfier is going to hope that they didn't see him back there, because if they did, and if they pursue, they're in trouble. Okay, Merle's looking for him now, but hasn't spotted him yet. No radar, remember. So Butt Satisfier is going to be sneaky. Oh, and a good drop by Butt Satisfier. He's on Imaginary Friend. Woods 13 on Butt Satisfier. Imaginary Friend is down. Butt Satisfier is down. Got a 2v2
Decent
with
trade
Merle
there.
and Woods 13 against Ganja Man, who has now switched to a scout, a flak scout. And Timmy the Tank, who is now an assault. So they switched up their composition here. I think they realized that they were at a bit of a disadvantage with the chasing, and it is very hard to set up those pincer attacks and traps.
And now that the Salt Flats have an advantage again, they are back to playing very passively. It's going to be tough for the Nudist Beach.
Very sandy beach. We've got about a minute to... I mean, that's plenty of time, I think. They just need to catch the assault.
It's a very low-scoring match. Just one big fight can swing this decisively either way.
Yeah, and Nudist Beach is definitely going to try to force that. Both Merle and Imaginary Friend can outrun anything that's tossed their way.
Butt Satisfier, going into the engagement at low health, not taking the time to heal, and realizing that, you know, if he does so, he may not have enough time to secure the victory here. Ganja Man taking a lot of damage as his scout backing off.
Position here.
Will he get away? It's looking okay.
30 seconds remain. Merle is chasing Ganja.
Looks
He's
like
activated his ability.
Timmy the Tank
Ganja's
has...
way out there. Well, Merle's in trouble. Merle's running. Imaginary Friend has taken down Ganja Man, so we've got a point lead. 15 seconds.
looking like a failed flank there from...
Yeah, it looks
Nudist
like he got
Beach.
caught out.
Right, and Timmy the Tank was going up from behind, wasn't able to sneak up in time.
Okay, and the Salt Flats have regrouped. This is going to be their game, unless that kills all of them. Okay. That was very close.
That almost did,
That
actually.
that was too close.
That would have been an embarrassing way to lose.
Yeah. That would have counted too.
Wait, who won that? Okay.
Ganja Man was coming in. Ganja Man did get the kill on Merle in
really
the end
close.
there, but the...
Yeah. So the Salt Flats are going to take that match. And Frontline is going to be the tiebreaker.
Ooh. Big map.
Frontline's a tiebreaker. I thought that was Prosk.
No, it switches every round.
Different one
Oh.
every round. Alright, let's see if Ganja goes back to using the appropriate color palette.
I mean, that would be the correct decision here, I think. Alright, so yet again we're seeing another tournament match going to the tiebreaker. That's what's that now? 3 that we spectated, or 2 have gone to tiebreaker? Anyway, quite a few, which is nice. Good close matches. And perhaps especially surprising because Nudist Beach really dominated the Salt Flats in that first map. And the Salt Flats coming back to win the second. Spinning Churro asks, what's the importance of changing color palettes? And the answer, Spinning Churro, is fashion. It is all
Fashion
important.
is the end game.
Nudist Beach versus the Salt Flats.
User joined your channel.
我々はヌーディストビーチだ。
User disconnected from your channel.
Good work, Roach. Got about a minute 50 before the match starts, and if you're just tuning in, I am Napt, TPG's head admin and leader of the Omniscient. This is Zacius, another TPG admin, member of Omniscient. This is Allah, who has nothing to do with Hawken whatsoever, but he's here. Say hello, Allah.
I did play it a couple of times. So
He did play a couple of times. Credentials.
my MMR is in the 1800s, I believe. Mostly because I think I've only played maybe 10 maps. Probably.
That's a good round number.
Yeah.
And we're in the losers bracket, round 4 of the TPG 3v3 tournament. We've got Nudist to Beach playing against the Salt Flats tiebreaker map. Nudist Beach, we've got Timmy the Tank in an Assault, Ganja Man in a Berserker, and the Butt Satisfier in a Hawkins Brawler. The Salt Flats have Merle, 61. Again, the numbers in your names, not a good call. And a Scout, Imaginary Friend, is playing a Berserker as opposed to an Infiltrator this time, and Woods 13 is playing an Assault. So no C's from the Salt Flats.
Again, very, very light.
There are 20 seconds until game time. And the Salt Flats seem to be huddling together for warmth. Five seconds.
Ganja Man back into his correct color.
Good call, Ganja Man, and we're live. And the Salt Flats immediately heading toward the center of the map, center low. Nudist Beach is going to take the highway high, which I think is a good call here. I wouldn't, again, want to be caught on the low ground. Very easy to transition from high to low on the front line. The reverse is more difficult.
Imaginary Friend taking damage, trying to heal up, but Satisfier pegging. Merle and Imaginary Friend both backing off. Looks like Nudist Beach is pushing in now, in response.
Ganja Man pushing pretty hard here on Merle and Imaginary Friend. Merle's going to back up. I think he's going to try to go for the flank here. No, he's going to rotate out with Imaginary Friend. It looks as though Nudist Beach. Oh, Ganja Man comes in for the flank. He might get a kill here. Timmy the Tank has killed Imaginary Friend, and Merle is in trouble.
A lot of trouble. Merle
Merle
goes
is
down
to Ganja Man.
Almost takes out
2-0
Ganja Man,
for Nudist Beach.
It's looking like a 2v1 here against Woods. Woods goes down to Dark Tim and
A clean wipe. Nudist to Beach.
Hope that nudists know how to wipe.
It would be very important.
So Nudist Beach waiting patiently in the back of the map here. Again, no radar, so they don't know exactly where the enemy is coming from, rather not as easily. Ganja Man has successfully fended off the flank here. He's getting support from Dark Tim. We're gonna have to pull back unless Ganja gets hit by the imp, which he does. Ganja pull him back. Butt Satisfier watching their flank.
Artem putting pressure.
Merle.
Woods
Tim's
13
pulling back to
almost
heal.
down.
Again, see there's that rotation. Now Butt Satisfier is going to need some support here.
A Ganja Man coming in for that support. Dark Tim healing near Ganja Man. Merle taking some damage at about half health. Oh, Ganja Man
So
takes
much
it
more
toe.
excitable than I am.
All of the salt flats are pretty low here. We'll see if Nudist Beach can capitalize.
Butt Satisfier pushing in here. Oh, that's a joke. EMP misses. That was a shame. Would have been a nice EMP. Shields up, and Merle's pushing up toward Nudist Beach, who seem to have cleared the area. They might get caught here. Ganja Man might get caught by Merle, and he will be. Gonna go down to Merle here. Unless, oh, a very good save from his teammates. But he still gets taken
Butt
out.
Satisfier is going down here.
So.
Nice job on the salt flats, taking it back. Oh,
Imaginary
nope.
Friend is down, so they will recover a kill. Not a complete wipe.
And that's what we've been discussing today. Dark Tim realized he wasn't going to get out of it, so he just took one down with him, kept that from being a complete failure.
Again, we're back to some passive positioning play. Both teams just looking for an opening here, hoping to get a couple mechs to low and healing so that they can push.
See a lot of toes flying back and forth, just trying to soften everything up before anyone pushes.
Ganja Man taking a lot
Now,
of
it
damage.
looks as though Nudist Beach has gotten themselves into a bad position. Instead of rotating to the side. Oh, Ganja Man is coming from the flank. They may be
Ooh.
okay here.
Imaginary Friend does not make it
Man
around
takes
the
out
corner.
Woods 13. Timmy takes out Imaginary Friend. And the Butt Satisfier takes out Merle. A complete wipe.
Nice
Very
bait
well
and
played.
switch.
Very well played. They pulled back into the map. It looked as though they had no avenue of escape, and Ganja Man came in from the flank. Very well played. I don't know if that was planned, but we'll assume it was.
We'll just assume.
I think at a certain point, and we have to keep wondering if they planned it, they might be planning these.
I mean, that's generous. This team is led by Roach.
Very
I
true.
rescind my previous comments.
That's it, Roach.
Nice trade
Ganja
there.
Man down
Woods
Woods 13
trade.
traded kills.
The toe trade up in there. Butt
Imaginary
Satisfier.
Friend is down. Now Merle is coming in against Dark Tim. Dark Tim trying to get some support from Butt Satisfier. Tim's gonna go down. Merle is on some orbs, so he should be okay, but Ganja Man's chasing him off. They're gonna at least hold this 3-kill lead here. And I think both teams are gonna go for the reset. Heal up, get support, and go back to the poke game. Now Butt Satisfier is pulled back here. They may have left Ganja Man unprotected. The Ganja Man's off to the side, separated from his teammates. Now he's going to have to make a decision here as to whether he's going to regroup. Okay, his teammates have come
Team's
back up
going
to
into
support.
help. Tim takes a lot of damage there. He's going to have to back up a little bit.
Ganja going for the flank, opens up on Merle. Merle is in a little bit of trouble, but gets support from Woods 13 and takes out Ganja Man.
Got a good amp there, but a little bit too late.
So Butt Satisfier is trying to run away. Tim is down. Butt's the only one left.
Merle
Trying to get
chasing
some support
effectively.
from Ganja Man.
Ooh, Dark Tim. Imaginary Friend trying to fight the brawler. Oh, and taking the kill. That's tying it up.
But a 9-all game at the moment. 1 minute 50 seconds remain. I think Merle is going to kill himself for some items here. Both team members killing themselves for items. Woods 13 is standing there. Okay, they're both standing there. Okay, so that's a self wipe from the salt flats to regain items.
Is that kosher?
We'll figure it out after the game. I don't know if it was in the rules or not.
What, suiciding?
Yeah.
I don't think it's in the rules.
Some sandy beach strategies coming from the salt flats.
1 minute remaining.
That move is also known as the Zacia Special.
Mm-hmm. Actually, on the contrary, I play pretty aggressive.
Until you found the corner and like blew yourself up.
All right. Yeah.
Back to the game. Got about 30 seconds. It's a 9-all match. We're probably looking at one last big encounter, and whoever walks out of it ahead is probably going to take this.
Both teams engaging at long distance, just poking each other with toes. Across the highway here.
Soul Flats might be in the
flank.
better position for sudden death with those A classes. They can just get in and focus real tough on someone.
Yeah, this is going to come down to whether Nudist Beach can communicate the flanks effectively.
Darktim pushing up a bit aggressively there. He might have gotten a toe or two off. He's still at full health. It's looking okay. Darktim taking it very cautiously, healing that tiny bit of health loss up before they push in. Ganja Man getting a bit aggressive there, as he's wont to do.
Wood's down to about half.
Oh, Ganja Man coming in, and they take it with that.
Ooh.
That ability
good
pop.
coordination. They watched for the flanks, they waited for their opportunity, and they pushed at the correct moment. Very well played there by Nudist
Saw
Beach.
Woods pull back, knew that there was a little bit of an opening there, and they took advantage of it.
In that type of engagement, those A's should have been playing a bit more passively, and what they did was they kind of stuck around in the same area.
Absolutely, yeah. All three of them were in the same. They should have been trying for a flank at least.
Yeah.
Now, if you take careful note, again, you'll notice that Ganja Man and Timmy the Tank have more green in their yellow. Do you see the butt satisfier on the left? There's more orange in the yellow.
I see it. Yep.
That's what they should be going for, not this lime green shit. They look like a ski suit from the 80s. Alright, so very well played from both teams. Some sandy beach tactics from the Salt Flats at the end there, but you know, that's something that teams have been known to do for a while now. Might be something we want to look at for future tournaments.